Andrus here, and the next band up is a band from Sweden called Vionity. They are listed as power metal and have 3 albums out right now. And this is also the return video of Captain Witchfinger, so that's good news for me. Get some help. Anyways, the first album from Vionity is Gladiator's Tale. The first couple of songs that have sort of the definitive Vionity sound are Phoenix, Arise, and Unity. Both have splendid guitar melodies and very exciting choruses and some good energy. I really enjoy these 2 tracks, and they really sort of set the tone and give you an idea of what the album's going to be like. But to me, the most complete song on the album is Let Me Die. I enjoy the sneaky technical guitar work in here, especially the lead underneath the chorus, and they got some very strong vocal work, especially with the choir. This power of the choir just adds a ton of energy and a whole new energy level to this song once you get onto the chorus there. But my favorite track on the album, I'm thinking, is Chains of Blood. This has a sweet swagger sort of tempo to it, and the lead just shines really bright with some stiff rhythms. They add a nice punch, and teamed with the vocals, it just makes a very mighty, memorable song of Chains and Blood. Now on to my favorite album from Vionity, Into the Void. This opens up with When Humanity Is Gone and Frozen. To me, these 2 tracks really get to showcase the new singer, but for original guitar member, but the first time doing vocals, Anders Skuld. This gets to showcase his depth and some of his range at times, and I felt a sprinkle of new elements in these tracks as well. Especially in Frozen, you get to hear some keyboards from the keyboardist Kasper Dahlquist from Shadow Quest, which will be a band I definitely want to talk about in the future. Also guest on this album is Pyatt from Iron Savior. I love what he does on the song Awake. Pyatt teaming with Anders is very potent team here, and Pyatt just adds a lot of passionate valor to the song, whereas Anders has this strength to survive. And the back and forth element between both dudes here just elevate the music, especially in the interlude. Just gives this mighty ascension across astral planes. I love this capstone sort of moment here, just epic. And the next song I want to talk about, I'm going to be talking about the drums from Joel Kohlberg on Until the Day I Die. These are some unique drums. I mentioned some unique drums on the last band, Sojourner, but I want to talk about these unique drums, put a little spotlight on those dudes. So these are unique drums with no snare during the verses, and to me this helps create some fullness to the drums. Especially, you're just getting a lot of tom work here, so it adds a lot of energy and toughness to this part, and it sort of gives a different type of energy, and I feel like it helps create a wicked chorus that, it changes into the chorus, so it really sets up a little bit of diversity there. Great job by Joel there on the drums. One song I want to mention, which is a must listen, but I'm just going to mention it briefly, is Warriors of Time. This, if you're looking for a signature Vionity sound or song, you just go, what's a great song to recommend? What do you recommend, Captain Witchfingers? He's going to recommend Warriors of Time. Awesome, exciting track, lots of energy, and here he comes with his A-OK. But yeah, Warriors of Time is a great one to check out, and I'll have that one listed down and below in the must listens. But the last song on the album I want to mention is Winds of Faith. This is subtle. It has a lot of subtleties in it that infuse the song with some power and excitement, from the slick guitar hooks and licks, the bits and bites, the interlude. This song is just jam-packed with a lot of cool things. I also love the conviction in the lyrics and the elation in the vocal melodies and the choir. It's just an awesome track, Winds of Faith is, to end this album, which is a concept story, and it gets continued into the next album. This story is just amazing. I love the great storytelling with some great lyrics, and that, like, I should get on to the next album. It continues on to Legend of the Starborn, this album here. I really enjoyed this album the more I got into it, and you really hear those lyrics take off in the opening track, Rise Again, which is full of a boatload of surging energy, steamrolling drums, and thrashing guitar work. And I really enjoy the drastic interlude tempo change. It really propels this commanding atmosphere. Awesome opening track. It just flies in there with a tidal wave of energy. And then we slide into my second must listen to, Guiding Light. This is a blaze of glory with a wild intro and frenetic verse that is just absolutely catchy as hell, and right into the chorus. Sort of pause myself there with this extra boost from Anders Skuld on vocals in his pre-chorus there. You know, heading into the chorus just amps up the whole energy. And I love when Guiding Light throttles back a bit. This is when they start this methodical rise with lots of intricacies, only adding to Guiding Light's meridian is a great word to use in this song. So check out my must listens down below for some super exciting tracks. Another track I loved is Outcasts of Eden. This intro just leaps out of the speakers at you with fantastic hook and a freaking fantastic chorus that just really grabbed me. I love the melody here, and I really enjoy the lyrics. It's very easy to remember these lyrics and the melodies here. It's just an awesome song to rock out to. Next song I want to mention, it has another guest on it from Shadow Quest as well, Freedom Vikings. This is a contrast in the verses with Anders doing one and then Patrick Celebi from Shadow Quest doing the other. I like the toughness that he brings. Anders has more of excitement to it, and I like this sort of balance, and teamed up they just make a lot happen in this song. I really enjoy that, and I also love the guitarist Samuel Lundstrom. His skill, his speed, his emotion on guitar really struck me on Freedom Vikings, and in the next song, Lament, I really felt a lot of his passion and pain and love and joy in the solo work. This song, Lament, shows a lot of emotion, shows Anders' capability to project a different emotion. His emotion is usually a lot of excitement, a lot of energy, but this one shows different type of passion, of pain and sorrow, and I really think he does a fantastic job of this, and the lyrics are just beautiful, beautifully written. So if, you guys really got to check out Lament. And to me, this song also shows Vionity's ability to evolve, their evolution in songwriting. It's not just all straight up power metal in your face, you know, fast tempos, exciting. You know, this one really shows a lot of emotion. I really think that song is great for, like I said, showing their evolution. So I hope you guys check out all the links below I'm going to have for Vionity. They also have a new album coming out. That's why I did this. I'm excited to hear what they do. That album will be coming out in late August, I believe. So check out all the stuff below for more metal content. Of course, subscribe to my channel. I haven't used this in a while either, folks. That's some pretty cool shit, I think. And go check out Vionity. I love the snazzy shirt and their artwork and all that good stuff. And speaking of guests, I mentioned a lot here. My next video. That band, that album's going to have a lot of guests. So until next time, folks, happy listening.